In a world where technology connects us all, sometimes it can reveal the darkest corners of our reality. What would you do if you got an airdrop of yourself sleeping while you were still awake? Jordan, a 19-year-old living alone in his small apartment, was known for his sarcastic humor and laid-back attitude. He often spent his evenings scrolling through his phone, laughing at memes and chatting with friends. But on this particular night, his world was about to be turned upside down. The soft buzz of his phone cut through the silence of his dimly lit room. An airdrop notification appeared. U.MOV. No contact name, just ... him. Curiosity piqued. Jordan tapped to open the file, expecting some prank from his friends. What he saw made his blood run cold. There, on his screen, was a video of himself sleeping peacefully in his bed. But that was impossible. Jordan was wide awake, sitting on his couch, staring at his phone in disbelief. He laughed nervously, trying to shake off the eerie feeling creeping up his spine. "Nice try," he muttered, glancing around his empty apartment. As if responding to his disbelief, the video suddenly changed. The sleeping Jordan in the footage sat up, slowly turning to face the camera. His eyes, usually warm and full of mischief, were now dark and empty, staring directly into Jordan's soul through the screen. Jordan's hands began to shake, his breath catching in his throat. This couldn't be real. It had to be some elaborate prank, a clever bit of video editing. But deep down, he knew something was terribly wrong. Another buzz, another airdrop. This time, a message. "Let me finish sleeping." The words glowed ominously on his screen, seeming to pulse with a life of their own. Jordan's eyes darted between his phone and the hallway leading to his bedroom. The silence in the apartment suddenly felt oppressive, as if something was waiting, watching. His screen flickered, the video updating in real time. Now it showed the doppelganger rising from the bed, walking towards the camera with slow, deliberate steps. Each movement was an exact mirror of Jordan's own gait, down to the slight favoring of his left leg from an old skateboarding injury. Heart pounding, Jordan slowly turned around, his eyes wide with fear. There, standing in the hallway, was himself. Same messy hair, same worn hoodie, same face, but with a smile that sent chills down his spine. It was him, but not him. A perfect copy, yet fundamentally wrong in ways he couldn't explain. The phone in his hand buzzed once more. With trembling fingers, Jordan looked down at the new message. "One of us has to go." The other Jordan took a step forward, that unnatural smile never wavering. In that moment, Jordan realized the true horror of his situation. This wasn't just about facing a copy of himself. It was about the very nature of his existence being challenged. Which one of them was real? The one who had been living his life, or the one who had been sleeping, waiting for this moment? The lines between reality and nightmare blurred, leaving Jordan questioning everything he thought he knew about himself. As the doppelganger advanced, Jordan found himself backing away, his mind racing with possibilities. Was this some twisted experiment? A glitch in reality? Or had he always been the copy, unaware, until now? The apartment, once a sanctuary of solitude, now felt like a trap. Shadows seemed to dance in the corners of his vision, and the air grew thick with an otherworldly presence. Jordan's breath came in short gasps as he realized there was nowhere to run, nowhere to hide from this impossible situation. With each step his double took, Jordan felt a piece of himself slipping away. Memories, hopes, fears, all seemed to blur together in a swirling vortex of uncertainty. Who was he really? More importantly, who would he be when this encounter ended? As the distance between them closed, Jordan's phone buzzed one final time, but he didn't need to look at it. He could feel the message in his bones, a whisper that echoed through the very fabric of his being. "Your turn to sleep." The world faded to black, leaving only the sound of a whisper hanging in the air. Thanks for watching. Now hit that like and follow button for more horror drops before the next video is about you. In the silence that followed, one could almost hear the collective shudder of viewers across the digital landscape, each wondering if they too might receive an airdrop that would shatter their reality. Or in this age of constant connection, who can truly say where the line between the virtual and the real lies? And more chillingly, who can say which side of that line we truly exist on?